We should have room on mine.
Okay. We'll get better resolution that way.
Rick, what's your last name?
Fidelco.
Delco.
Yeah, it's SZY.
Celko. My
All right.
father claims it's from Polish royalty. However, I don't really feel very royal.
Very good. Very good. And Bill. You're muted, Bill. Turn your mic on, Bill.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Sorry about that. I clicked it, but I must have muted it accidentally. I live in Rochester, New York, and I have enjoyed a couple of your meetings. Ryland invited our club because he has sort of he comes to our meetings and very much enjoy the work. I've seen models of many of your club members, and they're really great. And I wanted to make sure I heard today's presentation.
Oh, well, enough of that.
He was
Pressure's on.
especially interested in the photo etching that you did.
Ah,
He
okay.
may have contacted.
We may touch a little bit on that later on. Well, good to see you, Bill.
Thank
What
you.
kind of models do you typically like to build?
Are you still asking? You're asking me, right?
Yes, yes.
Civil War all the way up to really to modern times. Only one since that was built after 1921. The 1921 used to be as far as I went, that was a Langley, but then I discovered that there was a tugboat in our area here that had been involved with D-Day, the only Army boat left since from D-Day. And so of course I had to build a model of that, and that was built in the 40s. So I guess you could say from Civil War to the 40s for my interest.
Excellent. Very good. Good to see you again, Josh.
If I might interject a little bit,
Sure.
I'm also very interested in your presentation today because I have a strange fascination with destroyers and destroyer escorts. I've been working on a Fletcher class destroyer scratch built for probably 15 years now, on and off. And so I would really like to see how other people are tackling ships of that age.
Well, appreciate it.
Is there a particular ship? I was on the Warrington.
I'm sorry.
I was on DDA 43 Warrington. Is it a particular Fletcher class?
It's going to be one of the square bridge models. I got interested when I was in Boston and went to see Constitution and Cass and Young there, and it just for some reason I'm drawn to that type of World War II ship. I also have made a lot of sailing vessels, and I'm right now working on an Egyptian boat that it started out as a kit, and I was able to talk to somebody who was doing their PhD thesis on that type of Egyptian watercraft. So I got a good bunch of tips from him about what it should look like, and again, it's one of those sort of long-term projects that I've been working on, and hopefully I will finish at least some of them before I go to the big shipyard in the sky.
Well, I love the background. I wanted license plates that said Wolf 359.
Yeah, that wasn't really a good a good place for the Federation when they were
I know, but it's a really
fighting
fun
off the board.
Only a Trekkie would know what that is.
Yeah, I mean, I do have another background that might be a little bit more, let's see here. If you're, I don't know, I don't want to hold up the meeting, but if you're
Yeah.
Show us the next time when you join the Philadelphia club.
Hello, Hank. How you doing today?
Getting better. Hopefully by next month I should be able to drive up there.
Well, good. Hope to see you again in the flesh. Mort, doing well today?
Yeah, everything's fine.
Good.
Thank you. I finally finished my victory, so it's nice.
Oh, well,
It is.
I hope to, right. We hope to hear more from you later on.
5 years. Thank you.
5 years. Any guests in house? Alrighty, any corrections to last meeting, the minutes or anything? Any errors? Fine? No?
Reporting.
All right, good deal. Rylan. How much
Okay,
cash do we have?
versus report, we started the month off with $4,404.41. Let's just say that we collected dues and auction proceeds, total $825.50. And we had disbursements. We had the picnic reservation, $135, website fees, $172, and other expenses that altogether total $477.33, leaving us an end of the month balance of $4,752.58. So we're still pretty healthy here.
Good. Any old stuff you want to talk about? Old business?
Master's report.
Oh, okay. Well, I reverted back to the old
Okay.
schedule,
Which old schedule?
the original schedule.
I always followed Ryland.
Yeah.
Oh, you always followed Ryland? Well, then let me put that up. I'll change it.
Whatever. You're the skipper. Do whatever you want. I'll just sit here and wait till you call on me then.
All right, Greg.
All right. I sent out an email about accidentally trashing the website and having fixed it. The problem, I kept finding more problems after that email went out. Been like a long, bad divorce. This all started because I mentioned in the previous meeting that I was getting rid of one of the pieces of software I used that had a recurring fee and replacing it with something that was a one-time fee. So save money in the long run, but it was expensive in man hours spent. Anyway, long story short, there's still problems. So I know of some of them and I will fix them soon. If you find broken links, missing pictures, whatever, please send me an email and let me know because I might not find everything. On the plus side, I did manage to add some things, not just fix them and get them back to the way they were. I added Joseph's bungalow. I took the pictures off of Model Ship World site. I presume you don't mind me doing that.
No problem.
I want to include as many members as we can on our website, and we didn't have anything. Added a couple of museum ships to the museum collection. The Queen Mary and the Iowa, both in the Los Angeles area. A bunch of newsletters from other clubs in the private area. Log in to see those. So again, please let me know if you're on the website, you see something that's not working correctly. Bunch of stuff got broken.
I guess you know about the roster. There's a lot of pictures.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the roster is the one area that I do know of. So if you find a broken image or broken link or whatever, let me know, unless it's the roster, because I do know about that.
All righty, very good. All right, no old business. How about new stuff? Yes.
I have something if you want.
Oh, is old stuff?
No, it's new.
Okay, Hang on a second, we'll get right to you.
Okay,
Programs. We've got programs now through June. We don't have July, we have August, September's beginning. So I'd like to finish out the year and have programs all the way through December. For those of you who have not done a presentation past year or so, you have an obligation to do something. So just hit me with email and let me know what you want to do and give me a working title, and we'll get it filled out through December. I'm really pleased that we have such good quality stuff coming up. I always think about August Crabtree when August rolls around, but that's ModelCon, so I'm going to move that up. September is the picnic. So I'm going to do an August Crabtree someday. Might be June. But anyway, let me know. Second, is Rob Henke here?
Oh,
Fred Olson? Doug Morgan? Those are the only 3 photos we're missing on the roster. As I can get pictures of them, I'll get them on there. That's
Mr.
it.
Morgan's brand new. I sent him an email asking if he could forward a headshot. And I haven't heard back from him. Fred Olson, we haven't seen in a very long time. And I think that he doesn't really monitor his email. So I can try reaching out to him, but it'll be a long shot.
Okay, not a problem.
He also hasn't paid his dues.
Okay.
He's way up in Northern Neck or beyond or whatever.
Somewhere, yes.
Hey, Joshua, was that you that had something?
Well, I have new business. Are we good with new business?
Yeah, new business.
New business.
new business.
I'll-
What I wanted to say is that Ryland's aware of this. Nautical Research Guild is doing virtual workshops. Last month, we did part 1 of a paper model workshop. And part 2 is next weekend, next Saturday. And Hampton Roads has an NRG chapter, and any of your members is invited to join in. So I sent the information. Ryland, I think you have the information, right?
Yes, and I'm going to send an email out first part of the week.
Okay. So what's going to happen is the Zoom invite will be available on April 13th. So when I get the Zoom invite, I'll send it to Ryland again, who can distribute it out to you folks. All that we ask is that if you're not an NRG member, if you could change the the Zoom your Zoom name on your avatar, if you could just add a C either as a prefix or a suffix, so that we know that you're a member of a charter, but you're not an NRG member. It's for some data that we're trying to get. Okay, that's it. So if you went to the first one, this is a really good workshop. It's actually coming to us from the UK. It's a model club in the UK that's doing it, and we also have Paul Fontenoy, who's also a paper modeler. I didn't know that until last month, and he's really done a heck of a job as well. So if the second one is as good as the first one, you're going to want to go.
All right, very good, Tom. Thanks.
Okay.
All right, Joshua.
Cool. I had a few minutes to write them down so I can be organized in order. So first, I have 4 quick hits. One is for those of you that are going to the Northeast Conference last Saturday of April, and if you guys are coming in Friday evening and you want to hang out with the Philadelphia Club, we will be at the Steak Loft for dinner at 7 o'clock. From my understanding, Latitude 41 and the other one at the big, I forget the other one, Big Fish or something like that. My understanding is they're closed. So I don't know if you heard different on that. One's kind of a personal note. I will be in Newport News the last week of June. If anybody wants to hang out, it'd be great to connect. Gene, I'm particularly eyeballing you as well as Greg, but anybody else would be, my kids are usually, my kid and my wife are usually passed out by 7, 8 o'clock, and that leaves the evenings with me sitting outside the trailer by myself.
On my workshop, bring a hammer.
So please rescue me from those doldrums.
We'll plan on it, Josh.
What's that?
We'll plan on it.
All right. ModelCon is back on. I am going on board the ship to kind of think about what we're doing in the future, because I don't think the fantail's really working out for the effort that it takes to populate it. So definitely going to do the wardroom, for those of you that have been there, and maybe a space just outside the ship, but it is scheduled first Saturday of August as normal, and the battleship's excited to have us on board. So if any of you can make the trip up, I know it's not a short trip, so I understand if you can't make it. And then just one final thing that might be of interesting note is that the new USS New Jersey, which is a submarine, will be commissioned Q4 of this year. And there's talk about where that's happening. But one option may be right next to the old battleship New Jersey. And I know people on the ship, so I'm going to see if I can at least get the Philly Club and or maybe other previous, exhibitors on board if you're interested to see the commissioning of the new USS New Jersey. So that's all I have.
All right, very good. Thank you. Anyone else online have anything new? New business? Anybody in house? Great.
When we purchased the club's laptop, I don't know, in a year or two now, I did not buy Microsoft Office to put on it because I was under the mistaken impression that the free online version could be used to open up files that are on your computer. Turns out you have to upload those files to the cloud in order to open them, which means paying for storage, because what you get on the cloud for free isn't enough. It's not really working out. I bought a nearly identical laptop for myself recently, and you can still buy the non-subscription version of Office 2021, as opposed to Office 365. And it's only $150. So I'd like to make a motion that the club spend the $150, and I'll put Microsoft Office onto the club's laptop.
I'd second that. All in favor?
Yeah.
All right, take it so.
Good Lord, what's that?
All right, meeting's over.
You change the perspective now.
Yeah. Just pluck that one that's on the left there.
All right, John, do you want to report? Evidently, he's having some
Might
technical
not be able to hear.
issues.
Oh, he's waving.
What's better for sure?
Lawrence Boat, did he talk about showing it, his finished product?
Yeah, show and tell.
Okay,
Yeah. All right, any new business? Anything else? That's it. Well, we're gonna make it short and sweet today.